about 3 weeks ago, we were invited to a birthday party. It was a birthday party for 3 elderly Ukrainians. 2 were 103 years old, and the other was 97. So among them, they had shared 303 years of life and living. And so one of my other friends asked the gentleman, the elderly gentleman, what his secret to longevity was. And he said this. He said, have faith, keep your faith strong. The other is nurture your friendships. And the third was gardening.
Because he loved to garden.
He loved to garden.
We really do like to have people over, and we've discovered that, particularly with the students from overseas, people who have come from outside of Thunder Bay, they are looking at getting the feel of what it's like to be in a Canadian home. So we just opened it up for that reason, because we know from having been overseas ourselves, one of the greatest blessings is to be invited into a home of a person who lives there. Ray needed some help carrying things and moving from his one office up to the next floor, and these young people did a lot of the work. We couldn't lift it ourselves, and they helped a lot. And I said, I really want to take you out to a special restaurant after this. This is huge help. They said, really, we don't want to go to a restaurant, because we can go to a restaurant anytime. What we really want to do is come to your condo, and we'll bring all the food. So that's how things develop. And, once you bring people into your own home, you've become friends. Yeah. And then nothing is impossible, right?
Hospitality helps to break down those barriers, those walls, and to strengthen the bonds between people and people groups. That's reconciliation. I've always had the idea that biculturalism, friendship, starts when you learn to say hello and greet one another, perhaps in their language or whatever language is appropriate, and it goes from there. The names and stories of people just flow from there.
Hospitality takes many different forms. Hospitality often involves food, and if the preparation of the food is shared, then it's even more fun. So that's what we try and work in too, as we're all part of the community, and it's not one person's responsibility to make everything happen. And that's all part of being in a family too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess that's what gives us encouragement as well, and a lot of value we feel having young friends. I mean, we're old, we're octogenarians, and our greatest joy is to being able to have friendships that are solid with people that are the age of our grandchildren.
God gave a very simple peace plan for all of humanity and all of humankind. It's 3 words. Love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. And how do you do that? Well, get right with God first. Make sure that you have that relationship with God through Christ and His teaching to guide you how to do that. And then the Holy Spirit will do the rest. He'll put His loving kindness and His nature in you, just like He did with Jesus. He'll do that. And you can't help but step out and shake hands and get to know and to welcome people. And it's as simple as that. The peace plan for the world remains the same for 2,000 years. We can do the same just by being neighborly and welcoming.
And I think that hospitality is really the heart of a community of faith. That, it's through hospitality do we get to know each other. It's through hospitality we bring joy to people's lives. It's through hospitality that we we can share Christ's love, and it's through hospitality that we can become strong and stronger in our faith, stronger in our lives. So hospitality, I hadn't even thought about it as being a gift, but because we enjoy it so much, maybe it's our gift. But you don't have to be born with the gift of hospitality, because you can easily work on it, and because you get joy from it, you can develop that so that it does become one of your gifts. So hospitality is right there in reach for everyone.